Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 Power Apps Basics. This is Gaurav Gupta. So far what I have covered in my episode 1 is what is Power Apps. It is a software as a service for creating and using custom business application across platform. In this we need to connect to our data and then Power Apps automatically customize our data and make up app out of it. And if we need to further customize on our data, we can do that, and then we can publish or share our app in the organization or team, maybe out of our organization. So there are three primary building blocks in Power Apps: connections, galleries, display, edit and create form. So with the help of these three primary building blocks, we can just create our app. So if you have any doubt in this, you can just go and visit my episode 1 on Power Apps Basics. So in this episode 2, getting started with Power, my primarily focus is on these 4 points. First, I will overview of the welcome screen, which is make.powerapps.com's home site of Power Apps. Then I will add the data in Power Apps. Then I will talk a bit about environment. Then I will create an app from my Excel data which I have in my PC, which I need to upload in OneDrive, then I can use it. So far so good. Let's just quickly go and land to Power Apps. So as you can see, I have landed up on make.powerapps.com, which is home site of Power Apps. So now you can see on the left top side I have app launcher. If I click on it, I will see lots of apps from the Microsoft side where I can just go and just check which one I want to visit and all. Then I have home section where it tell me start from data if you have any data. I have data, I will start from OneDrive in later on this video. So I have also templates given by Microsoft. If I want to use them, I can use in my app. Then I have some learning stuff from the Microsoft. Then I have apps which I have created so far. Then on the left navigation menu, I have data which have entities, connection. I'll talk about it in my upcoming videos. Now let's just discuss a bit about environment in your Power Apps. It is like a container which holds your organization data, and if you want to just group your data, group your apps with some permission and or safety, you can just create your app in some particular environment. For example, testing, UAT and production environment must be there in your organization so that you can just test your app before launching it to your customer. So this is the role of environment. I have to my environment GL team where so now this will show me a new window where I can just do my work, which can be accessed. Whatever I am going to build the app here in this environment is not going to get access from any environment until or unless admin is giving permission. So this is the benefit of environment. So now let's just quickly go and build the app. Let's go and create the app now. So I have a data in the form of Excel in my PC. So this is a piece of work which I have done for one of my customer who owns automobile shop. So he has problems while storing data in Excels. It was more time consuming, so he needs an app where he can edit his data on his mobile. So there was a problem there. So I gave the solution where I make a Power App for him to utilize his time, where he can now edit on the real time. Okay, when the customer comes, he edit all the data in his mobile, which can store in Power Apps and then OneDrive. So this is the problem. So one thing which we need to remember in our Excel is we need to format a table to our data so that Power Apps will create ID to it, and then Power App will do some work on it. So this is my problem. Let's say this is my servicing problem. I have these many problems for bike. Let's say servicing, customer name is, let's say, Gary, and assigned to is Vijaya, is my customer mechanic's name. I have date, let's say 13/09/2020, and the cost for this servicing is, let's say, 2000 rupees, and remark is 2200 rupees profit. So this is this stuff. So we need to format a table we need to give a table to it. Let's just insert a table to it, format as table, and give it a name. Let's say data. I have formatted my data in a table form. So I'm now going to upload this to OneDrive. Upload files. Then I'm going to select this Excel file, open. So now my Excel file is getting uploaded, and right there it is uploaded successfully. So now let's just open make.powerapps.com, which is like home site for Power App. Now I'm going to the options to create my app. As I have options to start from my data, which is Excel Online, which is right there in my OneDrive, which I have uploaded just now. So I can select that. So I'm gonna start with OneDrive for Business. OneDrive for Business, and this is automobile shop Excel file. I'm going to select the table I have created in my Excel, that is data 1. Now I'm going to connect to it. So now it is showing getting things ready. So on the behalf of my coding, Power App is coding for my data, and it will give me a screen where I can see all that data. So let's just wait for it. And you can also start you can also click on other data sources. There you will see OneDrive for Business, and then you can just store all that. Now you are seeing this is a browse screen, and there's a preview button for this app. So you will see I'm going to add a new item to my app. I can add right from there. Let's say assigned to is Ashok, and cost will be like cost is your 2500 again. Customer name is Shantosh, and date is your 14/2020, and your problem was washing, and remark is 20 rupees extra. As you can see, and now I'm going to add this data to my Excel site. Now I'm going to add my data. So I have added this Ashok. Now I have added my data, which I can just click on this button, and I can see the details of Ashok, which I have just now. So now this is like a browser screen, which I can add it. Let's say I don't want the cost to be displayed in this section. So what I will do is I will just click on my gallery view, the whole view, and I can edit the fields, and I'll say I don't want cost, I want customer name, and I want title 1 to be the mechanic name. Assign, not mechanic name. Now I want my title to cost. So now you will see title, I'm going to change it as customer name, subtitle is going to your mechanic name, assigned to, and body is your cost. Now you can see I have my browser screen look like this. Rakesh is the person, customer name, and mechanic name is Ashok, and the cost which I'm going to take from my customer is this. So this is like browser screen, and this is your edit screen, and so you can see screen right from here. On the left navigation menu you will see browser screen, you will see detail screen, you will see edit screen. So you can edit your form, you can do whatever you want to do to customize stuff near that app. So this is the way where you can just create an app, and you can just, as you can see, I don't like to I want to change the data 1 table name right here. I can do that. So I can do from here, properties, text I want to change. I can write service detail. As you will see, the name has changed, service details. I can add another item to it, and I can also alphabetically arrange all them in the different order. Let's say if I click this, I'll see G on the top, and then again I click, I'll see R on the top. So this is the preview of our app. Like that, I can just click on icon, then I can also change the name right from here. So this is my properties. If I want some size to be changed, I can change the size, or I want some tooltip over it, I can just add the tooltip, or width I want, I can just change. Like that, I can customize my whole app. So this is my browse screen, the screen which you are seeing. And if you go down, this is my detail screen. You will see the details. And this is my edit screen. So if I want to change a bit in that, I can do that in my next video where I will be covering how to customize your icons and all in a Power App. So how to save this app, we can click to file, and then we can just give a name. Let's say automobile service details. I can add the color right from here, icon I can make, and then I can just write something and then I can write a description toward this app. Let's say automobile app. So I can just, as you can see, I have done everything. I can just save this app. Let's just click on save, and you will see now this is saving to my Power Apps, which I can access anytime. So I will also cover version in my next video. For the next video, stay tuned guys.